Good morning. We're going to continue our discussion on Pythagorean theorem, and this time we are going to find the length of a missing leg instead of the hypotenuse. Remember, in a triangle, we'll look at this triangle for example, the hypotenuse is the longest side across from that right angle, and the two legs are on either side of that right angle. So we're going to find either one of the legs, okay? So let's do number 2 first. Okay, so when I look at number 2, I have my hypotenuse labeled and I have one of the legs labeled. So our hypotenuse is C, and then the legs are either A or B. It doesn't matter which one. So I'm going to write this as A squared plus B squared equals C squared, and our A is 27. So I'm going to do 27 squared plus B squared, and then equals 40 squared. Okay, so that's what it looks like after you substitute in all of your numbers for what you know. We're then going to square the numbers. That means multiplying them by themselves. 27 times 27 is 729. 40 times 40 is 1,600. And then we're going to subtract 729 from both sides. And we get 871. And then our final step, just like in our last activity, is to take the square root. So we need to find the square root of 871, and it is going to be 29.5. All right, let's go back and do number 1. It says find the length of the leg on a right triangle with a hypotenuse of 20 inches and another leg of 8 inches. So if I were to draw a picture of this situation, I would need to draw a right triangle. Remember, a right triangle has this little corner to show that it's a right angle. And then I'm going to label one of my legs as 8 and my hypotenuse as 20. From there, I'm going to fill out my Pythagorean theorem, and this time I've got A squared, and then we're going to make that our mystery. We're going to say B equals 8, and C equals 20. So we've got A squared plus 8 squared equals 20 squared. We're going to go ahead and simplify by doing the exponents. So 8 times 8 is 64. 20 times 20 is 400. We're going to subtract both sides. So we get A squared equals 336. We're going to take the square root of 336. So our final answer is 18.3. So main difference between what we were doing earlier this week and what we are doing today is instead of adding, we are subtracting and then taking the square root.